is Z-Mech and welcome back to Plants vs Zombies Heroes, and today we'll be doing more plant missions. I do plan on doing some more legendary showcases in the next couple of episodes, but I've been really enjoying the plant missions, so I figured I'd continue on with them. As you can see, my Rose has times 10 tickets. I might as well take the opportunity. I made a little bit of a Frozen deck because I used to play Frozen deck a lot before the first expansion, Galactic Gardens, released, but I haven't taken a crack at it since, so I figured I'd hop back into it and sort of take a look and see what I can do. So far it's looking okay. I'm sure it could use some tweaking, but I tried to use some newer cards, some cards I didn't have before, such as the Winter Melon. I wish I had more of this guy, but it's a good start that I have one of him. I plan on eventually showcasing him when I have a lot more of him. And then of course some typical Frozen things, but also some newer cards, such as the Shrinking Violet, just to, you know, weaken the enemy when they really throw something that's supposed to counter the Snowdrop. And then also along with that, if I wanna get rid of something immediately, I can go ahead and use the Ice Spore. So definitely some good stuff there. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot and seeing how it works. Sort of a classic Frozen deck mixed with some new stuff. I think it'll be fine as we head into Mission 17, and boom, at the Backyard Brawl. I'm looking forward to it, hopefully you are too. You guys have been giving me fantastic advice whenever I do these plant missions and zombie missions, or even when I just do legendary card showcases. So I really do appreciate it. I do read everything you guys let me know, so thank you. But I feel like if there's anything I could do right now is probably try to find more low cost for this setup. The only problem is that there isn't any more low cost that I could get that actually has freezing. And as you can see, this is a little bit different than I was expecting. This is a double heights, double water lane, and one ground, which is both good and bad, right? Because it means a lot of things. If we actually, maybe next round we can play a different deck and sort of play into this. I'm not really sure how easy this will be. We'll taste test it with this round, and maybe we'll just keep going until we lose. But what I'm nervous is that he's going to have a lot of amphibious and a lot of cards that get like plus damage on heights. And that just won't be good for me, you know? So trying to be a little wary. We have 2 Snowdrops, so I'm not really too afraid if we lose out on one right now. And we won't, but pretty close to it. So next round we'll actually be able to freeze something with the Chili Pepper if we need to. We have very little that's amphibious, and that's what's worrying me. And he's gonna throw out something amphibious. Okay, so I have a couple of options. I can't quite get rid of him with this. If I waited a good couple turns, I could, but what might just be smarter is to freeze him. That way he's not doing any damage to me. We can boost at the Snowdrop to 2-3, which isn't menacing by any means, but if you add it on the Chili Pepper, being able to get 4 damage out, and that being the first instant of damage of the round, that's pretty good, I think. And we finally get the Primal Sunflower. This is sort of what I've been looking for. And now I'm probably gonna transmogrify that guy. Or I could freeze him again, you know? That might be a smarter idea, because of course this Smash sort of healed himself back to full. Maybe I should play a little bit of the long game and do that to you. Maybe that was silly, but I do have a lot less room to work with the Frozen deck here, seeing how there isn't as many ground lanes to work with, and there aren't many amphibious Frozen plants, except for, or at least amphibious plants that give a Frozen effect, except for the Holly Berry. So I think that I will change decks after this. Maybe we could actually play amphibious Citron. That's always fun. Actually, I had one more sun. I could heal. Don't think that's worth it. I could transmogrify, but I might end up being something not really worth also transmogrifying. Like, I mean, I don't know if these guys really are. He's gonna get rid of one of those. Couldn't care less. Hopefully that's all he's gonna do. That is the Chili Pepper will activate his shield. Hopefully it's not a signature. Of course it's his signature. Thank you, game. You really know how to show me some love right at the beginning of the episode. Oh boy. Okay, so that's not a good start whatsoever. Well, I can start using these and get rid of that jerk, and that's why I wanted to hold on to my Transmogrify. So, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of you, go ahead and get rid of you, and then Transmogrify this jerk, and then I'm gonna give myself a Primal Sunflower. Okay, that could be worse, that could be better. You know, I'm just gonna leave it out as. Okay, so he doesn't have any brains whatsoever, so he can't do anything with that, but if you played any mustache zombies, that could be a bit of a pain. He's gonna get my shield activated. You know what? Let's start with a clean slate next round. That sounds good. Sort of wish this Chili Pepper wasn't out here anymore, but I do have the Taco. The Taco was given, like I wanted the Taco, of course, for the extra health, but more than that, for the extra options. That guy's not fun to deal with, because we're gonna lose Sun. How much Sun are we gonna lose? 1, 2, okay, so technically we only lost 1, because I also got an extra one from the Primal Sunflower. Is that at the start of every turn? 1 played, okay, that's not too bad. I could put you here, is that worth it? Probably not. Oh, this is not a good start. So Honestly, we're definitely gonna have to change. I don't really know if this deck is bad or not. I really haven't had enough playing with it to really know, but I do know for a fact that it's just not gonna work with what we got. Okay, so my best bet for making something super effective here would be to have at least 6 sun. Okay, good, that's exactly what I have. So I'm gonna put the snowdrop here. I'm gonna put the, what is it called, the hollyberry, right? Jolly Holly. I don't know why I wanna call it the hollyberry. Okay, so that's good. That's gonna be +4 damage and health. So it's a 5/6 now. He might have a trick, but I don't think that trick's gonna do much. He's gonna heal himself. That's fine. We actually were tied in health there. Pretty cool. So I'm trying to take a look at my options for now. Looks like that chili pepper is going to survive just because of the frozenness, which is good. That's not bad. Because what this does is a zombie and zombies next door to it get -2 damage. Then destroy any of those zombies that have 0 damage. So you really wanna put this on someone, like a bunch of zombies that have 2 damage or less. We don't have that situation right now. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now, I don't know what he's gonna do with 9 brains and nothing going on here. Is he really gonna let this turn pass? Destroy a random plant. Oh gosh, okay, that's fine. Move plant, destroy card, okay. Or draw a card, not destroy a card, that'd be really OP. Okay, that's fine. We're getting rid of these guys so I don't have to deal with them. His shield is gonna get activated anyways, so. I mean, I could have maybe hit him there for 7 damage. It's not the end of the world. We finally get one of our iceberg lettuces. That's great. Freeze a zombie. I sort of wish we could have gotten a little more here, but for now I can just freeze this dude. We can let it rip. Good thing now is he is running out of cards. I'm not really, you know, having a ton of cards here, but I'm getting more than he is. I'm able to survive with him a little bit longer, which is great. The freezing really does sort of stall things out in that way. So he's gonna heal himself up, back up to 20 health. I'm gonna knock him down to 11 and then knock him down to 8. Good. So we're getting more of these dudes. That really isn't gonna do me too many favors, but I guess it would be helpful because the next time I can throw out another one. Oh, we just won. Weird, he really did run out of cards. We are definitely gonna change our deck regardless because it's just not gonna work out, I don't think. There's just not enough room on the ground lane. So let's move over to our Citron Amphibious Bean deck. I mean, there's also, I think, some Citron Frozen stuff we could do, but I don't feel like it's as effective. I'm not really sure, I've never really tried it, but I think that the Amphibian Citron will work just fine. It's plenty powerful for this. Because the ground lanes are the ground lanes, but we have more water lanes than ever. And from what I saw there, he only had a couple of Dolphin Riders. Of course, we'll be going against a different zombie now, but hopefully, you know, he's gonna be our final boss. Hopefully that doesn't change too much. I haven't poked around with this for a little while. I tried to change it up a little bit once, what's it called? Triassic Triumph came out, and I added some of this, whatever it's called, the Marine Bean. I feel like it's not as strong as a setup anymore in current meta, but meta doesn't really seem to matter in the missions, so we're gonna take a crack at it and see what happens. Okay, Citron versus Neptuna. Very, very good. And let's hope everything works out. All right, so it's still keeping with the 2 heights, 2 water. And I feel like I wanna the cool thing about the Marine Bean is it's gonna be very helpful for this specific setup because one plate, this gives +2 damage for each other plant in the water. So if we could have 4 plants in the water, both water lanes, and then put the Marine Bean somewhere else, that's gonna be +8 damage, it's gonna be hitting for 10. That's crazy. So I don't need it quite yet. That's gonna be like a mid to late game setup. It's still gonna be very beneficial, just not something I'm interested in now. And now we could actually play like the Navy Bean on the water, the Admiral Navy Bean, and maybe, oh, well that can happen. Probably should have expected that one. It is Neptuna, that was 100% my fault. Aye, bad start, bad start. Gotta get back, I gotta get my sea legs back on, or whatever. Gotta get used to playing this. Okay, so you're just gonna play 2, that's a weird choice. 2 1/1 imps. I mean, I'm just gonna leave them be, to be honest with you. Just because they can build up my shield a little bit so that maybe this guy doesn't hit me, but he does. I'm already down to 15 health. If I could get another Admiral, that'd be great. I'm gonna go ahead and transmorgify that guy. I really don't wanna deal with that dude. Now I see the idea. It's not a fun idea. Whew. You know what I could do? Like I really, usually am not the biggest fan of playing the Lima Pleurodon or Lima Pleurodon. Oh, that's a nice card to grab out of that before the Admiral, but in this situation, it's definitely warranted because we can get an extra bean card out of it eventually, you know? I'll put this here, and that'll also do Lima's thing again, which will be great, and it can get rid of the octopus without having to get taken out. Like, things work out really well in this specific situation. I definitely think I wanna wait out until turn 5. I'll put this behind the walnut. That would be great. Okay, is that all she's gonna do? That is, okay. She does have 3 brains, so this could blow up in my face. But for now, might as well do this, draw 2 more cards. The Lima Pleurodon is going to draw 2 more beans because of that, or not draw them, but you know what I'm saying. It shuffles a magic beanstalk into your deck. That is crazy beneficial, so I can't wait for that. Because at some point, we're just gonna have like beanstalk after beanstalk. It gets really insane. Finally, we have one of these, but it's not useful yet. So I'm not really sure, I'm sort of weighing my options on how I wanna do things here. Cause yeah, like I said, I could go ahead and play this Starfruit, but I think what would be better is if instead of that, I go ahead and bounce you. That way we should have a 4-3 bean, right? 4-3 bean, 5-4, cause this guy got nerfed. I remember that's a big reason why this bean deck isn't doing as well. This gives +1/1 when anything is bounce, bean evolution bounces. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was, oh, you know how he got nerfed? Is he's a 4-3 now instead of a 4-4, which really makes him pretty darn vulnerable. Like you wouldn't think so, but it does. Is this in the setup? I guess that makes sense, you know, for the Admiral, but probably not useful for this specific situation. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put you here. And that's really all we can do. We're not gonna lose the Admiral, not the Admiral, the bouncing, the jelly bean. So I think actually everything here is fine. +2 in Frenzy? Really? Why would you not put that on the, what? Why'd you not put that on him? I guess because of that? Okay. That's the most bizarre choice. Okay, well, we got her down to 1 health. Oh, things are going very well for this one. It looks like the Citron setup's gonna work out well. And then we could just do this. Wow, you know when you think about this? When a plant here hurts a zombie hero, if say you put this here, a little bit of PvZ Heroes Mythbusters, would this draw 2 cards? Would this draw 5 cards if all 5 slots are open? Or is it only 1 instance of the plant attacking the zombie hero? It's just down to all of the lanes. You know, like, I don't know. Very interesting. But we're about to win. Ready, set, win, yeah! But you see, only one on the left there. So I guess they are all of their own instances, right? I mean, that might just be an animation thing. Cause that'd be crazy. If you could get all 5 shots down the lane, you'd get 5 cards. That'd be awesome. I've never thought about that. Okay, so there's that done. We're not quite done with today's episode. We still have more to do. I think Citron was a good choice. We'll hold on to that row setup for later. We did get that win, so we got some extra tickets out of it, so that's great. But for now, we're gonna reroll that. I could keep with it. This is definitely livable. I really don't think this Smash has too much amphibious stuff. The only thing it seems to have is pretty late game with that amphibious Gargantuar. So I think for now, it wouldn't be too crazy to play the Navy Bean first. Unlike last time. But hey, he was gonna play that regardless. If I played the Navy Bean on turn 3, he would have played that on turn 3 as well. So it's like, whatever. Not much I could have done. And I get another one, cool. Okay, so, ooh, that's tempted to take out. I'm tempted to take that out. What's the best idea then? I mean, didn't really expect me to do this, but hey, it gets rid of the flag zombie, which is definitely something as a Smash, or as somebody going against a Smash, you really, really don't wanna deal with the early flag zombie. It makes things way more complicated than they have to be, especially if he has a pet focus deck, which he's sort of kind of in the middle. I don't really know if he exactly has a pet focus deck. So for right now, we're gonna go ahead and draw or shuffle in 2 beans, or 2 bean stalks here by doing that. And then I might as well go ahead and give you your health back. I mean, maybe I could have put that on the Admiral, would have been good, but there we go, cool stuff. There's gonna be 2 beanstalks and a set of 2 damage. And that's really what we're doing. I guess it could be like woodpecker damage, you know, it's just like over and over and over again, just like not a lot of large hitting stuff, just tiny little instances over and over and over again. He really doesn't like Admiral Navy Beans, and I cannot blame him, but, well, there goes the second one. All right, so what are we gonna have to deal with here? Nothing, apparently. I'm tempted to do this and see if I can't grab an extra card, but what I think would be more sensical would be to play this over you, bounce the Dolphin Rider so he doesn't have any cards that could be on the offensive just in case he tries to get rid of my cards, simply, you know, to hit harder than I will. But there we go, we're gonna do 7 damage, he's down to 8 health. Okay, nice, nice, nice. This isn't a team up card, so I can't play this on the same lane, which just gives +3 damage when it's in an environment. I'm not really worried about the flag zombie. Sort of kind of worried about you, so I'll do that. Okay. I mean, I could play this just to draw the extra card. Maybe it wasn't worth it, but we're gonna find out. I definitely still have like the advantage here, big time. So I could just go ahead and put you here. And the next turn I could actually put a jelly bean on that and be able to have a 5/4 jelly bean on the water lane, which is pretty great. All right, so we're actually gonna be able to take him out next turn. Once again, a really weird use of that superpower. Yeah, it made him survive, but it wasn't really worth it. Anyways, go ahead and do this, especially since I'm gonna bounce him now and he won't have Frenzy. Okay, cool. That's very, very good. We're gonna put this here and bounce you. Good, good, good. I don't think I can put you anywhere. Doesn't look like it. Okay, then that's a very good setup here. We're about to win, I think. Not quite yet, but we're about to get there. Yep, hit it. And got it. So there's another victory. We're actually storming through this pretty quickly. I like it. Definitely, like I don't think that, of course, Frozen Rose is bad. I don't think I had the perfect setup for it, especially not online. I don't even think this deck is very good for online ranked or whatever. But for this, you know, situation where we have 2 water lanes, you might as well take the opportunity. As we head into round number 4, we're going against Infinity. I think this might be a pretty decent one. Like this might, like I have a feeling this will either be really easy or really difficult. There'll be no in the middle. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that then, because it's most important that I try to get the Admiral, but I didn't. One of the zombies gonna play a whole bunch of nothing to start off. That's okay with me. Do 2 damage. Should have played the Sting Bean first, probably. That probably should have been the first thing I played, so it just sort of weeds out everything else. I mean, I could just play a preemptive environment. You know, that's sure to come in handy eventually. It's funny though, you know, this is our 3rd episode of getting back to, or is it not? No, I think this is like our, how many have we done? We've done a lot now. Maybe this is our 5th. Yeah, because we did 2 rounds. By the way, we did 1 round and then we did another one. Then we did 2 more. Also, I'm getting that mixed up, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. So yeah, we've done 4 rounds of missions since we've got back to it in the last couple of episodes, 4 episodes worth. And we've only had an enemy playing environment once. So I'm sort of expecting that to happen again soon. Why'd I put that there? I didn't really mean to. Wow, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I didn't really mean to. I don't really need the extra card right now, but it obviously would have been helpful. Okay, so he's just ignoring it, which puts me in a weird situation. I mean, I'm getting worried about this, but it's also 2 damage. That's also, why would you play that? I don't know. Well, for now, if it doesn't matter how much damage I do, I might as well just put the Cosmic Bean here, because if it's 1 damage or 100, it's still going to give me a card. So if that's all you're gonna do, move a zombie gets +1. Don't move it onto the, you moved it onto the thing, you stinker. It's still a very weird choice. I mean, 3/5 isn't anything to scoff at, but it's not like also jaw dropping or anything. All right. You know what, for now? Might as well get you out of here. You'll reset to a 0/6, right? Or are you a 1/6 at first? I think you're a 0/6. And then we'll put you here. Seems like a great combo to me. Do 4 damage to a plant. All right, bye-bye. I'll miss you, Jelly Bean. You were sugary and delicious. But hey, we got more beans, cool. Because that draws a card, it doesn't like conjure a card. Yeah, it just draws one. So it's gonna draw cards that are already beneficial to my synergy. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, so we have lots of options here. I think, ooh, hard to say. I wish I had 1 more sun, then I could freeze those guys. But what might be smarter regardless is just going ahead and doing this and making everybody invincible. Holding onto that superpower can almost always be really helpful. Citron is fantastic at at stalling out. Okay, I really don't care that he's back in his gravestone because the whole point of this bean is to sacrifice himself to get rid of that jerk. Okay, and that's not a problem either. Nobody took damage from it. Very good stuff going on right now. Sort of wish we had more rooms that I could play team up cards, but there's only so much I can do. Actually, yeah, I can't play anything, right? Oh no, what has team up? You're amphibious. You can be teamed up there. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm getting confused here. Being a total dingus, because we can go ahead and play that. That's gonna spawn a team up card. Not, well, I mean, that's actually typical beanstalk. I don't know too much about this. It's a leafy bean plant. When played next to a leafy plant, draw a card. Nothing else we have right now is leafy, so this really isn't all that worth it for us. All right, well then I might as well do something like this, I guess. I don't see the harm in it. Yeah, because he's gonna be frozen, so he actually can't do anything this time. You're gonna balance him, really? That's just greedy. That's just greedy. I guess it's not exactly greedy, but he is gonna take the lead in health in a moment, but I feel like that's not gonna last. Like, look at how many cards we have, look at how many cards he has. Definitely we have an advantage here that's going to be very more pronounced as we move forward. I'm just gonna bounce her. That way she resets again. It's very cruel, I know, but it's what you gotta do. We'll go ahead and do this. And, wait, wasn't that supposed to draw a card? Did that just like disappear? I thought that, did they change that? Or am I getting confused here? Maybe a little of both. What in the world? It didn't draw me a card, okay. I'll have to reread that next chance we get. Okay, she's actually starting to take a lead in a very uncomfortable way right now. I don't like it. We just need one admiral, it'd be fine. But of course that means we're not gonna get it. If we lose, I will be disappointed in myself. Okay, now I'm actually wishing I had more ground lane. Okay, finally, now we can start doing some good stuff. Sort of, not entirely right away, because, I mean, there's not so much I can do. Yeah, maybe I should have put that behind the beanstalk to get more cards, in hindsight. But I just sort of want to get rid of that. This isn't bean, it's berry. Yeah, okay. The coffee beans is a bean environment. But I think we all knew that one. No, don't bounce that, you meanie. Ah, come on. It's gonna bring me down to 1 health if I don't get my shield. Come on. Yeah, we got our shield. What's that gonna be? Transmorgify. I am tempted to transmorgify that Valkyrie, but I don't think it matters. She's down to 3 health. I'll hold on that transmorgify for when he plays something super duper scary, if that ever pops up. Because we might beat him very soon here. So I could go ahead and, I wish I could team this up with a little weenie beanie, but I can't. That's fine though. I think we'll be able to make it work. That'll be 2 damage. I'll go ahead and put you here. It's gonna give me a team up card, which is probably one of the most important propositions of it. Ooh, I wish that wasn't so expensive. That hurts a little. You're gonna get +3. It doesn't matter. I put that card out there to finish you off, but you know what? You know what? Get transmogrified. See if I care. That's much better. I'll deal with that. That's the second time we've transmogrified something and it turned into a 1/1 baseball zombie in today's episode. What are the chances of that? Probably pretty slim. All right, we'll leave it at that. He has 2 cards, 10 brains. It's gonna be something everybody gets deadly. It was all for naught. But we'll be able to do 2 more damage here. So that means if we could play 1 more bean card and it not activate the shield, we'll win next turn. So let's see what this does. Okay, so it's gonna activate the shield next turn. That's okay, because I have plenty of weenie beanies to go around. So first thing I'm gonna do is that not much here is amphibious, and that's sort of the most concerning thing. I don't think any of it, well, this has team up. Keep that in mind. This has team up simply because it got spawned in from the cosmic bean, so I'm glad I did that one. You're gonna play those. It doesn't matter, they won't have the chance to attack. And then I'm just gonna play this. Okay, and that's gonna do the 2 damage and get us to victory. That seems pretty gosh darn good to me. Okay, time for our final battle. We're going against the Smash 1 more time. Hopefully everything works out. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be a-okay. Yeah, Smash really hasn't been that bad of an enemy with it. Infinity put up a pretty good fight there. It wasn't easy to beat him. We'll do that. Darn it, oh well. But we get to read this card. No, wrong one. Shuffle 4 magic beanstalks into your deck. Yeah, it used to draw you a card. It doesn't do that anymore. I mean, that's quite a nerf when you think about it. All right, so I have Transmorgify, but there's nothing better you could Transmorgify it into than a 1/1 baseball zombie, so I'm gonna leave it how it is. I just love it, because it's like there's so many like little 1/1 zombies that are just not very useful, and this is one of them. I mean, maybe with the coach, you could make him invincible for a turn, but it's just like, he's still a 1/1. I don't know, it's silly. Anyways, we'll go ahead and do this, I think. We could just leave it at that. That's not too bad. Oh, well, there it is. Once again, I'm not always sweating that because that was gonna happen regardless. The only thing here is that I don't know if there was a little message for the boss fight. I didn't read it, if so, totally missed it. But he does have 30 health. That seems to be his only stipulation. Yep, is that he just has 30 health, he's just bulky. Is this card in my setup? Amphibious Fusion. A plant plate on this gets Amphibious, conjure a Leafy card. Okay. The only problem I see with that is I don't really have too much I could play that would be worthwhile, but I could just go ahead and do this. Why not? I'll conjure a Leafy card, I'll conjure a not so leafy card, and if things get really, really awful, I can play this and it transforms everybody to something that costs 1 more, which isn't super valuable. I don't have too much high cost in this setup, but I would get at least 1 5-cost card if he turns himself into something, but I don't know if he does, I can't remember. Okay, we got another Admiral. That's some good stuff. Okay, so he's gonna heal himself. Don't really care. I'll do something like that. And then we should still have 2 sun left over to, oh gosh, the game is like totally freezing right now. Do this. So I'll do 2 more damage, activate a shield, probably gonna be his signature, which he'll use on the Admiral. There it is. It's all a mile away. I mean, I haven't lost too much damage right now. It's really just been my shield building up. So for right now, there is some buffer where I can just deal with some things. It's just things are actually getting a little scary here because I'm not getting any good cards. I feel like we might have to start this one over. Okay, I'll put that in front of that healing soldier zombie thing. Ooh, that might be nice. Because that would give +4 damage as it currently is, which would be good. That is tempting. I think I will take that offer because I don't have really many other offers to take right now. I mean, I could just hit him full on because I don't know if this will, oh wait. Yeah, I don't know if this will give any extra, like if we give an extra +2, but if it does, it's totally worth it. Yes, was that, how much damage was that originally? 2, so it was like 4 or 6. So actually no, that didn't actually give it a benefit whatsoever. Well, it was worth trying. I'll go ahead and give it extra health as well. And that'll get me him. I wanna use a Transmorgify, but these healing zombies have already done their worst. They've already done the healing. So I feel like I shouldn't worry about it. We'll just hit you for 7 damage, bring you to 22. You still have, yeah, a 9 health lead on me. Not very good. This is tough. This is tough. Trying to figure out the best option. I think the best option would be to put you here. You know, throw out 2 weenie beanies. I could put that there. I could put this here. Oh, get rid of the baseball zombie finally. He's sort of starting to overstay his welcome because I've earned up plenty of shield from him. Now he's just lowering my health a little too much, just like the Admiral would have for him. But this is better. We'll get rid of the baseball zombie. It'll lower the health of the healing zombie. And hopefully that's all he does. If so, we're in the clear here. We can do a lot more damage to him. More than he healed, because we'll be doing, yep, okay, good. This will give us the huge advantage going into the next turn, so I like it. We still have our Transmorgify too. If he spends his, whatever brains it'll be, 7 brains on something really scary, we'll be able to make it work, and that's good. Oh, finally. Fortunate thing now is I don't, oh, there it is! Transmorgify time, all right. I'm so glad we got that opportunity. Put that there. That's gonna go ahead and give another 1/1 baseball zombie. What are the odds of that? Probably pretty high actually when I think about it. Let me go ahead and bounce you. Why I'm doing that is so that you can activate the shield. And then, I really don't care about taking that 3 damage right now. I could hold on to this card, but I just don't know if that's very worth it. Because it does boost the beam counter, because like You're gonna hit me for 3, bring me down to 10. I'm gonna hit you, that's gonna activate your shield. A zombie's gonna get +2, that's irrelevant for this. We'll do 2 damage here, another 1 damage, and then a total of 11, bringing you down to 6 health. Crazy stuff, we have turned this around. And now we have some extra card giving. So if things get really scary here, I do have a backup. I'm tempted to do Molekale, but I don't wanna waste a card by accident, especially when I don't have too many options here. When you play a root, this might just be good to give extra beans. I don't think beans are roots, or at least the beanstalk's a root, so. I mean, it won't survive till next turn anyways. I'm just throwing it out there to delay it getting taken out. If we get lucky with the shields and he just plays this as it is this amphibious? It's not. This might even win us the game. Destroy random plant. Oh, please sing bean, please, no, okay, that's fine. And that's not the biggest deal. It's a pain in the butt, but it's not the biggest deal. So we just won. Yep, we just got the victory. And I will keep that for next turn if I needed it, but I don't, because we just won, defeated the boss in the first try. What a successful episode. When you get those 2 water lanes, you gotta throw out the Citron, because he knows how to roll through that, pun intended. All right, I am super duper happy. Got a couple more tickets for it. I've totally missed my opportunity to get tickets for that card. It's whatever. But it looks like that is mission 18 staring us down. We won't be worrying about that, but in a future episode we will. Next episode we'll probably be tackling another zombie mission. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. If you want to support the video, make sure you comment amphibious zebra so you've watched the end and that you are a zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the zebra herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.